My name is Marceline. A year ago, I was still a 180-pound girl, pumped full of hormones by my stepmother and stepsister. They even sent me into a stranger's bed for a one-night stand.
I'm going to kiss you. First time. Tell me if it hurts.
Okay. It was my first time, but somehow we fit.
8-pack AMs, 5-star sheets. When he wakes up, he'll probably think I was some delusional girl reaching way out of my league. Thanks for the service and for the shirt. Mom, relax. I personally sent that pig into Mr. Todd's room last night. Todd is 180 pounds, bald, bad breath, beer belly. Marceline is 180 pounds too. 2 pigs. Perfect match. Can you imagine her face when she wakes up and realizes she slept with that pig? She might actually want to die. The reason she's that fat is because we swapped her vitamins for hormones. Once she's gone, the Bennett fortune is ours. So that's what happened. Too bad for you, I'm still here. And the man I slept with last night was definitely not your Mr. Todd. I'm losing the weight. I'm getting thin. I'm getting beautiful. Marceline, it's Mom. There's a 50-year-old business partner I think is a good match.
Divorced, 2 kids, needs a stepmother for them. Go meet him. He's important to me. The date is at Blade Cafe, table 9.
Important? Fine. I'll be there.
1 cent? Was she insulting my performance? Am I the only one who thought we were incredible together?
A whole year and I still haven't found her. Of course I was drunk that night and didn't see her face clearly. If that mar were on her face, I'd know her instantly. But no, it had to be on her ass. What am I supposed to do, ask women to drop their pants?
Mr. Wentworth, the blind date your grandmother arranged for you is at table 6. She was afraid you'd refuse, so she wouldn't even say which family the girl is from.
Sorry, my dear mother. If this deal matters that much to you, I'm going to ruin it.
Do men really fall that hard for women? To me, drowning in romance is a waste of ambition. Marriage exists to consolidate capital.
Hi, handsome. Can I add you on Facebook? I really owe you an apology sometime.
If it can be settled today, it doesn't need to wait for some time. She is my blind date?
He is my blind date.
She looks stunning in red.
So men can be prettier than women. This is nothing like what Veronica described. Whatever. Never settle for trash. Never let a quality man go.
Hi, I'm Marceline Bennett.
Maximilian Wentworth.
Your coffees. Enjoy. Thank you. Maximilian Wentworth, heir to the Upper East Side Wentworth family. Power, money, untouchable status. This must be the blind date Veronica arranged for Chelsea, and I got here first by accident? He definitely knows how to handle a woman.
That scent on her. It's familiar. Ms. Bennett, have we met before?
Mr. Wentworth is unforgettable. If we'd met before, I would remember.
True. If I'd met Mrs. Bennett before, I would remember too.
What do you usually do for fun?
Make money.
I like making money too.
Other than making money, I enjoy spending it on other people. Since this is a blind date, I'm here for marriage. If a woman marries me, she won't suffer. I'll transfer a standalone villa in a prime location, a Porsche for daily use, and $200,000 a month in spending money.
In nature, males attract mates by showing off feathers. He just throws money at the problem.
Of course, I have conditions. I'm busy with work and don't have much energy to spend on a partner. My ideal marriage is mutual respect, separate lives, no interference. Can you accept that?
At least he's honest.
It's my ideal marriage too. By the way, do we sign a prenuptial agreement, as usual?
Yes. Can you accept that?
Why wouldn't I?
We're a good fit. My family is pushing hard. If there are no issues, we can get the marriage license today.
Okay. I happen to have my driver's license with me. Mom, the Wentworth CEO never showed up. Did you get it wrong?
He must have been held up by business. He's the heir. Privileges, Chelsea. Be patient.
Fine.
Sorry. This time you were one step too late.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's go.
See? Mr. Wentworth's blind date failed again. Our $10,000 bet. Pay up.
Not so fast. We don't know who won yet.
Watch your head.
Mr. Wentfield, where to next? City Hall.
Where?
I'm going to marry Miss Bennett.
Mary?
You two are here for wedding photos, right? Go change into white shirts. They'll photograph better.
The lock is broken. It won't stay shut.
It's fine. I'm here. Why is it so hot today?
I'm done.
That suits you.
Newlyweds, you're taking wedding photos. You could fit another person between you. Move closer. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Now that we have the license, tonight is our wedding night. So are we doing it? Nice shape. They say men with good asses are good in bed.
By the way, are you free today? I'll take you to the family home.
Legal husband and wife. Anything we do is perfectly reasonable. I am.
Mr. Wentford, there's a problem with one of the previous deals.
Sorry, something urgent came up at the company. As soon as I handle it, I'll take you to meet my family.
It's fine. We have plenty of time.
Where are you going? I'll drop you off first.
Sure, I'm going to work.
Why do I keep thinking about that black mole on her ass? Dangerous, wicked, addictive.
Why is it so hot today? Hot? It's 2 degrees cooler than yesterday.
Is that so? Let's go. Sorry.
It's fine.
We're legally married. Physical contact is normal. After all, we'll be doing much more intimate things later. Why is her body so warm?
His thigh muscles are so solid.
Marcus, turn the AC down. It's way too hot today.
I've heard of this company.
Really?
They focus on boutique test prep. They're one of the best in SET tutoring. Last year, quite a few of their students got into Stanford and Harvard.
You know a lot. Does the Wentworth family have students in school?
Yes.
Excuse me. I need to get out.
I've got it. Marcus, did you turn the AC down? Sir, it's already at the minimum, 61 Effer Heath. But your ears, they're burning up.
Mom set me up at the same cafe as that fat pig so she'd make me look better. Fine, Maximilian stood me up. But where the hell did Marcella go? Fatty, why didn't you show? Afraid standing next to me would make you look like a giant pig?
My business is none of yours. I'm only worried that if you saw me now, you'd be so insecure you'd dig a hole through the floor.
You? With that pig body, I'd be insecure? I know you're shallow, ignorant, and not a single original thought has ever crossed that empty head of yours. Haven't you ever heard that old saying to see someone who's after a short period of time? What are you trying to say? I'm saying you've got no brains, no vision, and a whole lot of nasty. You're a maggot, so of course you think the whole world is a pile of shit. You dare call me a maggot? Once I marry into the Wentworth family, you are dead.
Marceline, isn't today your day off? What are you doing at the office?
When I was heavy, he called me a pig. Now he can't stop trying to stick to me. Disgusting. What else? Earning my misery money.
Short on cash? Tell me, sweetheart. I've got plenty. What the hell are you doing?
If you're so rich, why are you holding back the blood men of us corporate mules? My salary and bonus are 10 days late. When are you paying me?
This little Brit wasn't much when she was fat, but slimmed down? Damn, that body. Pretty girl, your paycheck is one word from me, but you need to be a little nicer. Have dinner with me tonight, make me happy, and forget your salary. I might even give you a raise and make you department head. How's that?
No, I'm busy.
Why?
I'm an ugly dinosaur, remember? I'm afraid dinner with me might ruin your appetite.
You're not ugly at all now. Honestly, when you were chubby, you were kind of cute, like a doll. Let's talk this through. I'll book a private room tonight, just the two of us.
You and I have nothing to talk about.
Look, I said some awful things before. I sincerely apologize, okay? Happy now?
When you called me a fat pig in front of the whole team, did you imagine this day would come? This isn't an apology, it's emotional blackmail. Boss, as a married man, please have some shame.
Don't push it! You should be grateful I'm even interested. Stop acting like you're too good for me.
Hello, boss. Move your hand. Touch me again and I'm calling the police.
You little bitch. I'll make you regret this.
Marceline, we're heading out. It's this late and not one message. Of course, he's only my husband on paper.
Hello, Grandma?
Max, how did the blind date go today?
I already got married.
Oh, I knew this blind date failed too. Wait, Married? You brat, why didn't you bring her home so I could meet her? I was convinced you were gay. I worried so much my back hurt and my legs hurt.
I planned to bring her to meet you, but something urgent came up with the company in Australia.
Who leaves his wife in another country on the first day of marriage? What is she supposed to think? She must feel awful.
We agreed before marriage to respect each other and stay out of each other's business. She accepted it.
Whether she accepts it is one thing. You are still wrong. Come back and be with your wife and give me a great-grandnumber.
All right, I know.
Seven? Who is Seven?
Do spam texts have new scripts now?
It's me. Did you block me?
Maximilian? That Seven is you?
Who else? The man you married today and you tossed me into the trash?
He actually added me first?
Sorry, I'll unblock you now.
I wanted to tell you when I finish the project here in Australia, I'll come back to see you.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for you.
Wait, why did I sound like a clingy little wife waiting for her husband to come home? We agreed no interference. Was that too much?
Marcine, it's completely dark out. Let me drive you home.
With that face, he's one sprinkle of cumin away from roast pork.
We really are fated, aren't we? We see each other at work and now after work too. These are Ecuadorian red roses. Over $100 a stem. I bought 50. For you.
Stay away from me. I'm allergic to pollen. Best case, I go into shock. Worst case, ICU. Unless you want a death on your hands, back off.
Don't play hard to get. Plenty of women beg me to drive them home and I don't even look at them. Get in the car.
Let go, you disgusting pig. Get away from me.
You touched my sister? Who the hell do you think you are? You touched my sister? Who the hell do you think you are?
Please, not the face.
Oliver? Stop. You'll kill him if you keep going.
Marcy, did he hurt you?
I'm fine.
I'm her boss. It was a misunderstanding. All a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? I saw it with my own eyes. If I'd been 1 second later, were you gonna grab my sister by the hair?
I didn't.
Screw you. Up close. You barely look human. From far away. I thought you were a pig. What level do you think you're on, chasing my sister? Come on, Marcy. We're going home. Hold on tight.
Why did you suddenly show up at my office today?
Do you even have to ask? It was late. I was worried about you.
The AC is broken.
From today on, I'm not a single dog. I'm a hot dog.
Why don't you move back to the Bennett house? It's a villa. It has AC and servants.
They could have mountains of gold and I still wouldn't care. Because you're not there. Wherever you are, that's home.
I was pushed around in the Bennett house, so I moved out to live with Grandma. Oliver is the only boy of the Bennett family. He had the best of everything, but he moved into this tiny old place with me, ever once complained. You're 6 feet tall and still acting cute? Aren't you embarrassed?
Oh, Marcy, you're not kicking me out, right?
Of course not. What do you want to eat tomorrow? I'll make it.
10 beef buns for breakfast, 3 bowls of beef noodles for lunch, stir-fried beef for dinner.
What did cows ever do to you? Beef every meal?
They made the mistake of being delicious.
Clean and mysterious. Just like him. It's all business posts. He really is a responsible heir. But why isn't there even one photo showing those broad shoulders and narrow waist?
No, what am I thinking? I'm losing it. Sleep, now.
Baby, do you know who I am?
How is he this good? Who is he?
How could the man I spent that night with a year ago have Maximilian's face? And he called me baby. He would never call me something that cheesy. It must be because he's too handsome and his ass is too perfect, so my brain used him as dream material. He would never call me something that cheesy. It must be because he's too handsome and his ass is too perfect, so my brain used him as dream material. Marceline, stop imagining things. Workout time. Oliver, breakfast! Go wash your hands.
A little dirt never killed anyone.
Are you going or not? Slow down, no one's stealing it from you. Teenage boys really can eat a family poor.
Mrs. Bennett, when are you paying your grandmother's care fees? You're already 10 days late.
I'm sorry. My paycheck is late this month. As soon as I get paid, I'll make up the balance.
If it isn't paid in the next 2 days, come take your grandmother home. Goodbye.
Marcy, is it Grandma again? Can you even keep that job? That punching bag boss definitely won't let this go.
I have to finish this month. Otherwise, they won't release my salary or bonus.
Then I'll get a job washing dishes and help take some pressure off you.
Go wash your exam papers. You focus on school. This is not your problem. I'm full. I'm going to work.
Who is Marceline? Get out here!
You're Marceline? I'm not.
Marceline! Finally, you're here.
Oh, boy. You still dare lie to me?
I don't know you. You don't know me? Well, I know you.
Everyone, come look. This is the shameless little homewrecker trying to steal my husband.
Is this the wife catching the mistress?
Seriously?
Which one is your husband? Your boss? Daryl.
Honey, let's talk at home. Madeline lost her head for a moment and got involved with me. You go home first.
He harassed me non-stop, and now he's blaming me? Absolutely disgusting.
I heard you used to be a nearly 200-pound fatty. You slimmed down like this just to seduce my husband, didn't you? So young and already a mistress.
You hit me?
Marceline, are you insane? Apologize to my wife.
You really are husband and wife. Even the slaps come as a matching set. Look at you. Greasy face, pig ears, and a head so big you could slap yourself by turning too fast. You have a little money and think the world should kneel? And you love this disgusting thing so deeply? Tragic. You're a fly, so you think every woman wants your pile of crap. Birds of a feather. You're a busted car, and he's the flat tire that fits you perfectly.
You bitch! I'll rip your face off!
Screw you! Nobody bullies my sister!
Honey, look at him!
Think you can run? How dare you mess with my sister?
My salary and bonus. When are you clearing them?
You still want money? Your brother beat us like this. That's intentional assault. I'm calling the police and having both of you arrested.
You two are dead. Ever heard of the Wentfield family? Old money, most powerful dynasty on the East Coast. The heir, Maximilian Wentworth, he and I go way back. One phone call from me and your brother will never see the outside of a prison cell again.
Funny. I know him pretty well.
Oh, please. If you knew him, you'd have thrown yourself at him already. Why would you need to seduce my husband? Young girl, big mouth.
You ride a beat-up scooter to work every day and you're going to pretend you run in the same circle as a Wentworth's heir? Fine. Let me show you what real power looks like.
Hello?
Mr. Wentworth, it's Daryl. An employee at our company named Marceline caused some trouble and had the nerve to say she's close to you. Ridiculous, right? Here, open those ears wide. You're about to get schooled.
That's right. Marceline is my wife.
What?
Honey. Oh no. I overdid it.
Mrs. Wentworth, I'm here.
Oh my god, it's true? Marceline is really Mr. Wentworth's wife? He answered me. The storm has passed. I'm back, baby. Honey, take care of yourself overseas, okay? When you come back, I'll make you sandwiches.
All right, I know.
Honey, my boss and his wife just said they were gonna throw me and my family in prison. I'm so scared.
Marceline's my wife. Her family is my family. Cooper, you want to touch them?
Mr. Wentworth, I wouldn't dare in 10,000 lives. This is all my fault, I swear. He hung up.
Can I have my salary and bonus now?
Yes, right away.
And your wife tore my clothes. Compensation, $8,000.
$8,000? Are you robbing us?
I'll pay. I'll transfer it now. Ms. Bennett, could you maybe put in a good word for me with Mr. Wentworth?
Everyone, I quit. Bye. She quit just like that?
Mr. Wentfield is in such a good mood today. A whole meeting and he didn't yell at anyone.
That's enough for today. Meeting adjourned.
Mr. Wentfield, you've been going non-stop and haven't eaten dinner. What would you like?
Sandwiches.
Mr. Wentfield hates sandwiches more than anything. What happened?
I bought these from the most famous local shop. Try them.
Average. Not as good as I imagined. Book me a flight back to New York.
That was made by a Michelin chef.
New York.
Didn't you say you were staying in Sydney for 6 months?
Someone is waiting for me. I think I miss home.
Then what day do you want to go back?
Today.
Today? Since when does Mr. Wentfield miss home? First day in Sydney and he's already going back. Is this still the same workaholic?
I transferred Grandma's care fees. Please check. This money is burning a hole in my pocket faster than I'm shedding pounds. I'm gonna be flat broke before I even get skinny.
Marcy, what if after I graduate, I can't even land a job washing dishes?
Do you have the kind of destiny where money just falls from the sky? You can't find a job? Keep dreaming.
I was just saying, you've been looking so hard lately.
You're about to be a senior. Stop hovering and go do your practice exams.
I already finished the summer packet the teacher recommended. My head is all formulas. It's about to explode.
Good thing you showed up at my company today. Did you follow me from the moment I left home?
Of course. That boss was undressing you with his creepy eyes. I wasn't letting you go to work alone.
At least you have a conscience. Fine. I prepared a reward for you.
What is it? Limited edition sneakers? Or that new collectible figure?
Marcy, I don't think you know what the word reward means.
Don't start crying yet. That was just the appetizer. There's more. 60 sets of past exam mock papers. Happy now?
Over the moon. Practically dying of happiness.
Good. Then get back to your room and start working. Be good, and after you're done, I'll buy you a Starbucks. Full price. No discounts. Job hunting is like husband hunting. Pick the wrong job and it's like sleeping with the wrong man. I don't find something reliable soon, will feel like my own grave. Oliver, I'm going to an interview. Stay home, do your papers, and don't even think about slacking.
Okay.
Hello, Veronica?
Marceline, sweetheart, how did that blind date go the other day? It's been days, Veronica.
Why not wait until after Thanksgiving to ask about my blind date?
Cut the crap that day at the cafe.
Did you see the Wentworth heir or not?
So that's what this is about, no. Why?
Nothing. What about the business partner? Did he like you?
Whether he liked me doesn't matter. What matters is, I didn't like him.
Have you looked in a mirror? You're 180 pounds.
You don't exactly have room to be picky.
Marceline, socialites can be picky because they're beautiful with perfect bodies. You? You jiggle when you walk, the ground shakes. Who do you think you are? Chelsea, you're not exactly a knockout yourself. I'm guessing Mr. Wentworth wasn't interested in you.
Was he?
You? Marceline! Is that how you talk to your sister?
I'm just telling the truth.
Don't you worry about Chelsea, worry about yourself. If you marry that divorced guy with a kid, the company lands the deal.
You want to sell a daughter for a business deal? Sell your own. You didn't give birth to me, you didn't raise me, and now you want to trade me for money? You're not a fopus me, you're good trafficant. Well, Washama do that benefit you with something. You just like a funk your trangration, mens for hold and see my. HR sells you the dream until you ask about salary, then suddenly it's we'll get back to you. These days, if employers can keep options open, so can I.
That car by Building 13 looks expensive. Must cost a fortune, right? No kidding. What's it called again? I heard it's a more slice. Whose rich relative is visiting?
Would the world really collapse if I were one of the rich people, too?
I've been watching that car since it entered the complex. From morning to dark, nobody got out.
Marceline.
Aren't you supposed to be in Sydney?
I came back to see you.
He flew all that way back just to see me? To see me because of some urgent work issue?
No. You promised that when I came back, you'd make me sandwiches.
He flew from Sydney back to New York, halfway around the world just for a sandwich I made?
May I?
Of course, we're married. Let's go.
Right. We're married.
There might be water on the stairs. They're slippery.
Yeah, slippery.
I need to keep walking. Mr. Wentworth.
What is it?
How long are you staying this time? Oh, I don't mean I'm trying to rush you out. I'll make you an American sandwich tonight. If you like it, I can keep making them for you.
Good.
Great. I just volunteered myself, didn't I?
Being with her feels like coming home. I haven't felt that in a long time.
Is he looking at me? Or am I reading too much into this? Come in.
She lives in this shoebox?
Mr. Wentfield, wear these.
No.
Then wear these. They're brand new.
Doesn't seem right to wear slippers you bought for another man.
It's fine. I'll just buy him another pair.
You're generous with him.
Of course. He's the most important man in my life. Who else would I be good to?
Fine. Shoe covers.
Is the heir really this much of a neat creep? Whatever, let him be. I'm going to shower. Sit wherever you like.
Even underwear hanging together? That relationship. Is she sharing this place with another man or living with him? If she's gonna live with someone, it should be her legal husband. So this is the man living with her? Barely grown. Nothing to worry about. I was about to ask you the same thing.
I live here. This is my place, and you're not taking anything from it.
And if I insist?
Then you picked the wrong house today. I'll fight you before I let you take anything. Since when does a burglar get to act like he owns the place? I'll beat you to death!
Oliver, what are you doing?
She smells so good.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Marcy, why are you hugging a burglar?
Marcy? So he's her brother.
What burglar? He's your—
Who is he? Whoever he is, you don't just hug him. You're a girl. Ever heard of boundaries? Did school teach you nothing? And he's way too good looking. Good looking men are trouble.
I think you're better looking.
Really?
Really?
I kind of think he's a good guy now. Sir, may I ask who I'm speaking to?
Maximilian, my husband.
The Wentworth heir? Maximilian? So that day you weren't putting on an act in front of your boss? Whoa, it really is Maximilian. You and Marcy are actually married?
Absolutely. Marceline and I are legally married.
Mars, you got married and didn't discuss it with me?
If I had discussed it with you, would I still be married?
True. I would have told you to think it over for 10 years, but you rushed into this. What if he's a jerk?
Even a decent guy can still wreck you.
Whether a man cheats depends on character. Mr. Wentworth comes from old money. Countless society else's must throw themselves at him, but he's never had a scandal.
I'm worried about you.
Worry about yourself. Have you finished those 60 practice tests? Are you getting into Harvard or Stanford and making the family proud?
Okay, fine.
That's more like it. Beef tonight? Then I'll make American beef sandwiches.
Those men's boxers hanging outside. Yours?
Who else's? My sister's?
So there isn't another man. Only me. Kinda cute. You like sports?
Yeah. See that basketball? That's mine.
That explains it. And the men's slippers by the door, I thought your sister bought them for someone else, so I wore shoe covers.
No big deal. Marcy bought them for me. You can wear them.
I'll go help her.
Oh, you hit my stomach.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was Oliver causing trouble. Are you okay? Let me rub it for you.
Marcy, Max, what are you two doing?
I accidentally bumped into him. I was rubbing it for him.
Oh, so that's what it was. I thought it was that. Marcy, I just hit my arm too. Rub it for me?
I'll rub it for you.
Ugh, I want Marcy to do it.
You hit your arm, not your back. Rub it yourself.
Max didn't hit his back either. Why did you rub him?
Oliver Bennett, I'm cooking. Go bother the air conditioner.
In summer, that isn't an insult. It's the warmest kind of concern. Marcy, you love me so much.
Need help?
No. Didn't he say he wouldn't wear them? Men make no sense.
I'll do it.
I've got it.
She's that killed? She really knows how to live. Do you usually like black pepper?
Yeah. Oliver and I like food with a kick.
I didn't expect a noble heir like him to go this far. He must be hot too, but he haven't said a watered.
All right, I wiped your entire back. Still hot?
But my heart is hot. My face too.
Does it feel good? We're married?
Yes.
Things like this are normal. If you're not used to it yet, we'll just do it more often.
It's even hotter now. He did that on purpose. He's good.
You go out first. Oliver can handle the rest.
Good. The boy could use some training.
I'm dying here. Can somebody file a complaint with the Sun?
If it's that hot, no beef sandwiches tonight.
No! I want beef!
One looks like a god who descended from heaven. The other looks like chaos in human form. The contrast is tragic.
Please sit.
Is it good?
Best sandwich I've ever had.
It's okay. Third best in the world.
So good. I could just demolish 3 sandwiches, a bowl of pasta, and a whole roast chicken today.
Welcome to our family's eating machine.
I'll wash the plates.
You know how to wash dishes?
I've never done it, but it shouldn't be difficult.
Max, put that down. First time in our house, we can't make you work. Family rule, Marcy cooks, I do dishes.
Thank you.
It's so late and he still hasn't left. Is he planning to spend the night in my bed?
Water spilled.
Oh, sorry. Thank God he didn't mention staying over.
You're nervous?
I'm not nervous.
Then why are you using a tissue to wipe my hand? I'll do it.
Thanks. I'm going to the bathroom.
I'm planning to stay here tonight.
Oh no. Here it comes. The first time I was drunk and he was so good it just happened. But I'm sober now. How am I supposed to do that? Do you want some wine?
Do you have any?
We've got a bottle of cheap Chinese liquor. It's for deodorizing meat. Not for you. It's for cooking.
High-proof liquor isn't right for tonight. It ruins the mood. If we get too drunk, we won't be able to do what we came to do.
Then I'll go buy something else.
No need. I have some in the car.
He said he'd come down after a sandwich. Why isn't he down yet?
Relax, he's not coming back tonight. That's exactly how it goes when I'm with my wife.
Nonsense. You can't compare yourself to Mr. Wentworth. Nothing matters more to him than work.
Then let's bet. 10,000.
You're on. Like I'm scared.
Bring the case of red wine from the car.
Yes. I'll bring it up now.
Thank you.
This dump is definitely the worst place Mr. Wentworth has ever stayed. I can't even stand here. Can he?
Mr. Wentworth, when will you be heading back?
I'm not going back tonight.
My $10,000!
$250,000 for a bottle of Romanée Conti? Holy, that's like holding a house. No, scratch that. My crappy little apartment isn't even worth that much.
Wine first or shower first?
Is he asking me to shower with him? First time in water? That's too intense. I may not survive.
The bathroom is in the bedroom. You shower first. Samantha gave me a pair of wine glasses. I'll find them and we can drink after you're done. Pathetic. He hasn't even taken anything off and I'm already excited. Let me think. What will he wear after showering? Just a towel? Abs? Chest? Is it firm with those shoulders and narrow waist? He probably has them. I like a man with a good body. No, why am I fantasizing again? Mr. Wentfield, I'm bringing you pajamas.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm panicking. What do I do?
Let's begin.
Let's drink the wine first.
I don't taste things special in this 250 grand wine.
Wine needs to be savored slowly to taste it properly.
Okay, expensive wine does have a point.
There are many good bottles in my cellar. If you like them, they're all yours.
Should have had a few more sips.
What are you doing in there? Thump! Marceline, Max, don't disturb my studying!
This place has terrible soundproofing.
Exactly. I can hear every word you're saying.
Are your walls made of air?
Yeah. 10 apartments share one alarm clock. All right, keep it down. I'm going back to studying.
If I do it with Maximilian tonight, won't Oliver get a live broadcast?
I'll clean it up.
You're not angry?
Why would I be? Respect is one of the duties of marriage. As your husband, I should consider your feelings.
So this is what he meant by mutual respect. It actually feels nice.
Anyway, sooner or later, you'll be mine.
That was so dominating.
All right, sleep.
He's definitely never slept in a bed this bad. Mr. Wentworth, are you still hot?
Yes, hot.
Then why don't you stay at a hotel?
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm afraid you're too hot. There's a decent hotel nearby. You'd be more comfortable there.
How do you know that hotel is decent?
I worked there during summer break in college. I know it. Should I get some ice? It'll cool things down.
No, it's late. Too much trouble.
It's no trouble. My grandmother taught me this when I was little. Wait here. Why are you up?
I'm helping my wife carry things.
Let's go. Try it. Natural green air conditioning. My grandmother taught me.
Your grandmother?
Yeah. My mother died early. The Bennett family looked down on me, and honestly, I didn't care for them either. My grandmother took me away. This place is 10 times worse than the Bennett house, but I feel 100 times better here.
She's unlike anyone else. There's this stubborn life in her.
Did you like it when I kissed you like that earlier?
Why are you suddenly asking that?
To me, married life is like solving a problem. You preview before class, work carefully in class, review afterward, then review again, repeatedly. The way I kissed you earlier was the preview. So I want to understand how our preview went. When I kissed your neck, did you like it?
If anyone else asked, it would be harassment, but he's serious, actually discussing the preview results. Am I his math problem? How am I supposed to answer?
She fell asleep in 3 sentences?
Good thing the lights are off. He can't see how red my ears are.
Her breathing is heavy. She's really asleep.
She's surprisingly clingy.
Damn, there was a whole galaxy between us last night. Do I sleep this boldly? Thank God he didn't wake up and catch me clinging to him.
She looks like a fresh little bun, ready to be swallowed in one bite.
Good morning, Mr. Wentworth.
Morning.
Breakfast is on the table. Come eat when you're ready. I'm going to shower.
I need to wait a little longer.
Wait for what? Does he dislikes me using the master bathroom? I'll shower next door at Oliver's. You can use the master bathroom. Once you're done, we'll eat.
Okay. First thing in the morning, and I need to cool down again.
Why isn't Maximilian out yet? You're awake. I was just about to call you for breakfast.
You made all this?
Yes.
I'm not picky. You don't need to make this much next time. Smells amazing. Food time.
I'll take this call.
Marceline hiding from us now?
Hello?
Marceline, when are you paying this month's rent?
My grandmother has been sick lately, and all the money went to her care. Can you give me a few more days?
I can't wait. My son is seriously ill. I need money to take him to a better hospital.
I see. I just found a new job, and they promised I can start today. Can I advance my salary tomorrow and pay you?
Pay as soon as possible.
I can't be picky now. I need to work and make money immediately.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No. My own problems are better not dumped on him.
I have a joint meeting this afternoon. If nothing else, I'll leave first.
Bye. Be safe.
She's actually happy I'm leaving?
Only the job that refused a raise yesterday is willing to advance salary. It's not exactly my career plan, but I have to settle for now.
Did Mr. Wentworth leave something behind?
I'm here about you.
What about me?
Mr. Wentworth asked me to help you and your brother move.
Move?
Mr. Wentworth also said you're married now. Whatever happens, he has both the responsibility and the duty to help you solve it.
He heard everything on the balcony?
Where is Max taking us? Please let there be air conditioning.
Upper East Side, a top-tier detached mansion, 12,000 square feet. Mr. Wentworth specifically asked me to choose the best soundproofed property under his name. Even if someone screams herself horn in the bedroom, no one outside will hear a thing.
12,000 square feet? Do we need a golf cart from the bedroom to the front door?
This is your allowance for the month.
Max is so generous. Did he give me allowance too? I don't need much. 10,000 is fine. Ow!
Miss Bennett, this is HR from yesterday's interview. Your advance salary and contract are ready. You can sign when you arrive.
Sorry. I won't be signing that contract. I'm not short on money.
This crappy fan sounds like a jet engine. Trash it. This microwave is at least 80% new. We take it.
Mr. Bennett.
Mr. Wentworth doesn't like using second-hand items.
Mrs. Bennett, the mansion is fully furnished. You only need to bring yourselves. What's your landlord's number? I'll contact him and handle the lease termination.
Marceline, if we cancel the lease, how will Emma find us when she comes back?
I'm not terminating this lease. This place means something to me.
Emma. Sounds like a girl. All right, the car is waiting downstairs. Please follow me.
Max keeps his word. Not like those rich boys who only make empty promises. Reliable.
That's because he's a good man.
You have to get along with Max. From now on, I'll be your persona and I love bodyguard.
You little brat. You sure like managing my life.
Anyone who's good to you, I like.
Let's go.
Marceline, look! The mansion Max gave us is 100 times grander than that deadbeat dad's place. That old snake dad married and the little snake he brought home will never live in a place this nice. A housewarming must go on Instagram. I love making people jealous.
Enough. Let's go in.
Look how good my photos are.
Mom, look! Why work hard when my sister married rich? Her husband gives out mansions like party worts.
Her husband? She really got married? Which tacky client did she land? I can't even afford a place like this.
Why her?
Marceline! You really got married?
Didn't you always want me married? What, not happy now?
Marceline, tell me honestly, who did you marry?
Your arranged date from that day, of course.
What?
Stop bragging! That Upper East Side mansion Oliver posted? Was it really from that 50-year-old divorced man with 2 kids?
That's the priciest part of the Upper East Side, $60 million. I once asked your father to buy there, and he wouldn't even pay for a bathroom.
Who would have thought the mansion we dreamed about ended up with that pig first?
Marceline, since you've married that old man and he's so generous to you, serve him well.
A 180-pound fatty like you should be grateful any man wants you.
Buy one, get 2 free. What a deal. Marceline, how does it feel being someone's stepmom? Did you forget? When your mother forced her way into our home, she became stepmother to me and Oliver too.
What, did the professional old stepmom not pass her craft down to you?
Shut up! Go stand over there! Marceline, since you've married him, the business deal between me and him should be fine, right?
Of course. It will definitely go through.
That little bitch hung up on me. Fine. As long as the deal works, she can marry whoever she wants. I'll call the partner now and lock in the contract. Hello, Mr. Mark. About my daughter marrying you—
Are you insane?
Why are you cursing at me?
What marriage? What fantasy are you living in? Marceline stood me up that day.
What?
She even texted me saying you arranged 2 blind dates for her at the same time. She picked some young pretty boy and rejected this old man.
No, please let me explain. I absolutely didn't—
Veronica, this is a public humiliation. You're a scheming bitch with holes in every plan. Why would I do business with you? Don't contact me again.
Marceline, how dare you play me?
The number you have dialed is powered off.
Mom, that dead fat girl married some young pretty boy. Who is he?
How would I know? I didn't arrange him.
Why does trash like her get a good husband? I'm 100 times prettier.
So have confidence. If even she can climb up, you can definitely marry the most powerful heir on the Upper East Street.
Exactly. Maximilian isn't married yet. If I work hard, I'll become Mrs. Wentz.
Mrs. Wentworth, this is the marital home Mr. Wentworth prepared. The deed has been signed. This property now belongs to you.
A $60 million property just given to me? Is he coming back tonight?
Mr. Wentworth rarely comes here, but you're the exception. Nothing is certain. Lunch is ready. You and Master Oliver can eat first.
The staff will handle the luggage.
Marceline, finally! I'm starving.
Why didn't you eat first?
Marceline outranks dinner. House rule. Does Max like food with a kick too?
Mr. Wentworth eats light. He specifically told the staff to cook according to your taste.
How does Max know we like things spicy?
I only mentioned it casually in the kitchen that day, and he remembered. Back at the Bennetts, they knew I was allergic to soy, but every dish had soybeans. People who don't love you never wake up. Marcus, if Maximum comes back, prepare lighter dishes for him.
Yes. Mrs. Wentworth cares about him too.
I'm going out. Finish those 5 practice sets at home. I'll check when I get back.
5 sets in 1 afternoon? Is this moral collapse or human cruelty?
Keep talking and it's 6. Dinner canceled.
5 is a deal.
Maximilian promised me a 12,000 square foot villa in a prime location, a Porsche, and 200,000 a month in allowance. He's taking every promise seriously. This husband seems pretty good to me. Babe, you really got married young. Blink once, and you're someone's wife.
Fate did its thing.
Isn't this lingerie? Marriage really changes a woman. You used to blush showing a thigh, and now you want your ass out for your husband.
Keep your voice down. He probably doesn't like this kind of thing.
Relax, it's just us. Babe, look at this one. Purple, cut out in the middle. Perfect for a woman with a chest. Want to wear it for your husband?
My husband probably doesn't like this.
How could he not? I'm a woman and even I want to stare. He won't just want to look. He'll want to—
Lower your voice. Is this something to brag about?
We're adults. What's new? You do big things. Lost 80 pounds in a year and married the hottest, richest man on the Upper East Side. I've only seen Maximilian Wentworth treading online. What's he like in real life?
Handsome. Very handsome.
And the body? 8-shack?
I don't know.
He's your legal husband and you don't know? Don't tell me you two still haven't—
We really haven't.
A woman this gorgeous and he can hold back?
Is something wrong with him? Don't tell me he can't.
No. His body is perfectly fine. Details. Expand. He marries you and doesn't touch you? What, is he keeping you as a lucky charm?
He kissed me last night. There just wasn't the right chance.
What chance do you need? No bed? Use a table. No table? Use a chair. Worst case, pin you against a wall and— I try to help and this is what I get. Fine, I'll stop teasing. I'm going to the restroom.
Wrap those 2, the red and the purple.
Where's the purple nightgown? Some woman who just came in bought it. Sure. I know, some woman. Definitely not you. Go.
Tonight, I'm trying it no matter what.
This quarter's profit increased 120% year over year, a major improvement. That concludes my report. Mr. Wentfield, Mrs. Wentfield's matter is handled. She's moved into the mansion. She asked if you're coming home tonight. But your grandfather also sent word. This meeting is important to Wentfield Group, and he wants a night discussion.
Tell my grandfather I'm unavailable tonight.
Why does it feel like the mall AC isn't working? It's hot. Babe, my legs are dead. KFC family chuck tonight? Sam, I can't have dinner with you tonight. Choosing sex over friendship? Too sweet. Tell me honestly, what do you want your husband for? Stop running your mouth. Fine. I won't get in the way of you newlyweds. I'll order takeout by myself.
By the way, do the mean girl and the fake saint know you married the Wentworth heir?
Of course not.
You haven't seen them since you lost weight, have you?
I'm not a masochist. Why would I rush to meet 2 people who hate me? Exactly. That's how free people live. When your stepmother and that snake of a stepsister see you like this, their eyes are gonna fall out. I heard Chelsea still dreams of marrying Maximilian. She finds out the man she's obsessed with is your legal husband. She'll probably choke on her own rage.
Chelsea, look. Is that Samantha, Marceline's friend in black?
It really is. But who's the woman in the pink dress next to her? Samantha used to match underwear with that dead fat girl. Why isn't she glued to her today?
That woman in pink is tall, slim, and gorgeous. Being seen with a woman like that is a serious upgrade from Marceline the pig. Chelsea, doesn't that look familiar?
A little. I feel like I've seen her somewhere.
Look at that face and that expensive aura. She must be some top family heiress who never shows herself.
My God. A woman that gorgeous better not be here to steal Maximin from me.
This handwriting looks like a drunk chicken walked across the page.
Handwriting doesn't matter. The answers are right.
You pass. Beef for dinner.
Really? Then I want cumin beef, boiled beef, spicy beef, dry pot beef.
Eat as much as you want. Put it on Max's tab.
Having Max around is amazing. Is he coming home for dinner? I haven't seen him all day. I kind of miss him.
He said he'd come home tonight, but he didn't say for dinner. Probably not.
Marceline, call Max and ask.
My ideal marriage is mutual respect, separate lives, no interference.
He's busy. I shouldn't bother him.
He has time to make money, but no time to spend it. I'll be generous later. He earns it, I'll help him spend it.
Dream on. A grown man shouldn't always think about spending money. Think about how you'll earn it and give your future wife and kids a good life.
I only have my beautiful sister in my eyes. When I make money, it's all for you.
Smooth talker.
Since I'm already married to him, I should fulfill my duties as a wife. It's our first time. We should both have a perfect experience.
Babe, pick the one with the chest cut out.
A bombshell like you will make your husband lose his mind. If I wear this in front of Mr. Wentfield, he'll think I'm a maniac. Is this too intense for a first time? Will he survive? Actually, I may be the one who can't survive. I'll choose this one. This education company belongs to Wentworth Group. Didn't expect them to be in tutoring. I'm not using connections anyway. I'll apply. It's midnight. Why isn't he back yet? Have to wait for him.
She left a light on for me. She's sleeping so well. Looks like I'm not sleeping tonight. How can intimate clothes hang here?
Mr. Wentford, let me help. You showered? Why didn't I hear anything?
I showered next door. Looks like I still woke you.
I woke up naturally.
Who did she learn this for?
All done.
Have you practiced? Which man was lucky enough?
Oliver. Their high school had a bidding competition, and everyone needed ties, so I learned specially.
How are your brother's grades?
He's lopsided. First in math, barely passes Spanish.
Similar to me. I can look at subjects I like forever. Subjects I dislike annoy me at a glance. But I was first in my grade.
Better than Oliver. He's second.
He should learn more from me.
Mr. Wentfield, it's time to leave. The driver is downstairs.
I know. I'm leaving. Sleep a little longer.
I'll see you out.
No. Marcus is at the door. I don't want anyone else seeing you dressed like that. Are you okay?
That hurt.
Save that line for when we're doing it.
Pervert. Marceline, wake up. Time to go to work. Strange. Where did my underwear go? All 10 pieces are gone? Mr. Wentworth definitely didn't put them away. Did the maid? Servants in big families really are different. Even underwear is folded properly.
So, how was last night? Was the battle fierce?
Not even a spark.
Babe, I seriously suggest taking your husband to the hospital. If he has that kind of dysfunction, early treatment is best. What are you thinking? You're the one with a medical problem. It's called having no filter.
You aren't even hooked up yet. You said you and your husband were respectful, no interference. Why do I feel like you kind of like him now?
Mutual respect is a marital duty. Of course I defend him.
Fair. It's your marriage anyway. I won't make random suggestions. Just know I'm on your side.
Thank you for being so good to me. You're always my dearest best friend.
Disgustingly sweet.
Oliver and I are visiting Grandma at the care center.
I'm coming too. I haven't seen Grandma in ages.
But the Porsche Mr. Wentfield gave me only seats 2. I'll call him and borrow a 4-seater.
Mutual respect, separate lives, no interference.
I'm visiting my grandmother at the care center today with my brother and a friend. May I borrow one of the 4-seat cars in the garage?
You may use anything in the mansion. One moment. I'll bring the keys right away.
Thank you.
Mr. Wentworth, Mrs. Wentworth just...
Oh no. The devil is calling.
Speak.
I heard you got married. As your father, shouldn't I be told?
You never acted like a father a day in my life. What gives you the right to order me around?
Because the wife you picked is beneath you.
A small family girl like that doesn't deserve the Wenter name.
My wife deserves every compliment in this world. She's honest, open, and doesn't slander people for sport. That alone puts her above you.
You've been married a few days, and you're turning against me for her?
No one gets to criticize my wife. This is the first and last time. Wentworth is under my control now. Say one more word about her and don't expect another cent from this family. What were you about to say?
Mrs. Wentworth wants to borrow a 4-seat car to visit her grandmother at the care center. I told her she has usage rights to every car in the mansion.
Not usage rights. Everything in the mansion belongs to her. Possession, income, disposal. Clear?
Understood. All 12 luxury cars in the garage? That's so generous, I want to start calling him my husband too.
Wait!
My wife needed something. Why did she call you instead of me?
Maybe I look approachable?
Approachable to another man's wife? Impressive.
No, I look old, grandfatherly approachable. I'm not as tall, handsome, or rich as you. How could I compare to your magnificent self?
With the time you spent flattering me, the keys could already be in my wife's hands.
Right away.
Mrs. Wentworth, Mr. Wentworth specifically said everything in the mansion is your private property. You have absolute control over it.
I knew he was generous, but not this generous. Even every luxury car parked in this villa is mine now.
If you need anything in the future, contact Mr. Wentworth directly. No need to use me as a messenger. I think he'd be very happy to receive your messages himself.
All right. Next time, I'll contact him directly.
Then I won't disturb you.
Marceline, we're here!
Being an old money wife really hits different. Porsche yesterday, Maybach today. I'm so jealous I may need medical attention. Stop joking and get in. Oliver, long time no see. You've grown taller. Our boy is getting more and more thoughtful, compared with when he was little, yes. Oliver, coffee is on me.
Thanks, Sam.
Question. If Marceline and I fell into the water at the same time, who would you save first?
Sam, I'm still young. Don't torture me. Leave death trap questions to married people. Let's go see Grandma.
Grandma.
Emma, my Emma.
Yes, Grandma. I'm back.
I lost you. You must have suffered so much out there. Every time I think about it, my heart twists. I hate myself.
It's all right, Grandma. Don't cry. I'm fine. You don't have to blame yourself anymore.
The Cares gave me osmanthus cakes. I didn't eat them. I saved them all for you. Emma, these 2 are for you, and the other 2 are for Marcy. Where is Marcy? Why didn't your sister Marcy come?
Grandma, I'm Marcy.
You're Marcy? Why do you look different?
Grandma, did I get prettier?
No, you got uglier.
Ouch, Grandma. Right in the heart.
Grandma, I'm a person too. Why don't I get any?
Because someone ate the last one yesterday, dear.
You're a boy. Boys don't like sweets.
Who said that? I love sweets.
No, you don't.
You're married now. Grandma is your closest family. Why didn't your husband Maximilian come with you?
I haven't told him about this. Respectful, polite, no interference. Is that kind of marriage even fun? I used to live in a shabby rental. Now I live in a 12,000 square foot mansion. I used to ride an e-bike. Now I drive Porsches and Bentleys. I used to cook and do laundry myself. Now staff handle everything. Do you think my marriage is fun? And he's really good to me. Better than a contract marriage requires. Ugh! Everything you just said punched holes through my heart. I'm still renting and riding an e-bike. Want to borrow my car? Absolutely not. I have hands and feet. I can support myself. I don't take advantage of people. Freedom is my pursuit. Babe, are you really planning to keep going like this with him?
Don't you want him to fall in love with you?
Who is Maximilian? Emma, is he your husband?
Grandma, wrong granddaughter. He's Marceline's husband.
Oh, so that man is your husband.
No, I'm not worthy. Maximilian likes vivid beauties like Marceline. Big chest, small waist, nice ass. My flat figure would never catch his eye. I have something to do. Leaving now.
So you're Marcy. Marcy, that man is your husband?
Yes, Grandma.
What does he look like? Is he good to you? Can Grandma meet him?
Marceline, call Max.
He said he's busy. Asking him to come see Grandma would be too much.
Max can't come?
Probably in a meeting. He's busy.
Marcus, what's my wife's schedule today?
She's at a care center.
Care center. Why is she there?
I checked with the facility. Her grandmother was traumatized and mentally unstable. She's been cared for there by specialists.
She's hiding it again because she doesn't want to trouble me? After the meeting, move today's schedule to tomorrow. I'm going to the care center.
Mr. Wentworth is making another exception for Mrs. Wentworth. That's twice.
Yes.
Grandma, are you thinking about Emmy again? What happened back then wasn't your fault?
Your sister was so little. I failed to watch her.
He gives me a lot of money. For someone who needs money, how is that not good?
How are things between you?
He's the Wentworth heir. The family's rise and fall sits on his shoulders. He doesn't need love, he needs work. Grandma, Sam brought calming tea today. I'll pour you a cup. Wait here.
Careful.
Mr. Wentfield, why are you here?
Did you burn your foot?
It's fine. This little bit of water can't hurt me.
Why dodge? Don't trust me to handle it?
No, maybe let the doctor do it. Making a powerful heir kneel and put medicine on my foot is too awkward. I haven't washed my feet today.
It's fine. Wash them afterward. Treating your injury matters more than keeping my hands clean. Did I hurt you?
No. I think you're the hot one. Why is your hand burning my foot?
Fine. Then let's say I'm the one burning you.
This heir is surprisingly easy to talk to. Aren't you busy right now?
Busy.
Then after you finish putting on the medicine, go back to work.
No need. My work has been postponed.
A man who treats work like oxygen postponed work? Why?
Coming with you to see Grandma is more important than work.
I don't know if he loves me, but as a husband, he's done everything he should. Oh, except that we still haven't done it. Seeing Grandma with me matters that much?
Of course. We're spouses who chose each other. Your grandmother is my grandmother.
Chose each other? If.
If I didn't look like this now, would you still choose me?
There is no if. If I choose someone's present, it means I accept her past and plan to share her future.
If you knew I used to weigh 180 pounds, could you still say that?
Walk less until this heals. Rest more.
Go wash your hands.
Your feet are pretty, pink.
Come to think of it, we haven't undressed in front of each other. When will I see his abs? No. What am I thinking?
Why are you hopping around alone? Think you're a kangaroo?
I was going to hop back to the room myself.
What are you, Super Mario? Jump up, hit your head, and a mushroom appears?
You're laughing at me.
Which room is your grandmother in?
That one. Grandma is right there. Put me down.
I'm your husband. What exactly are we hiding?
Marcy, who is this man?
Grandma, he's my husband.
Grandma.
Tall and handsome. What's your name?
My name is Maximilian. My grandmother calls me Max. You can call me that too.
Max. Good name. Sit.
She went to get hot water to make calming tea for Grandma. Wait. Grandma, careful. It's hot.
Marcia, your husband looks reliable. Sit down. Max, how old are you? How many people in your family?
29. 4 people. My parents and a younger sister.
29 is a good age, right in your prime. You look healthy and strong. What do you do for work?
I run a small company. Do a bit of business here
Running
and
a company, that's great. Young people should have drive. Grandma, wish you success in your career. May you make $1 million a year.
Grandma, don't undersell him.
Grandma is right. Matter not me and I make, treating my wife matters most. Don't worry. I'll haul work and take good care of her.
Pinchily just start and we can with Grandma. Maximilian, thank you. Thank you for talking with Grandma for so long.
We're married. Taking care of family is my responsibility. I've contacted a top international psychiatrist for your grandmother. He'll come evaluate her. What happened to Grandma?
I had a younger sister named Emma. When we were little, Grandma took her out and lost her. Grandma got sick from guilt.
I'll help you find your sister and cure Grandma. Mrs. Wentworth, you have me now.
Mr. Wentworth, why are you so good to me?
You're my wife. Of course I should help you. We agreed on mutual respect. Why does my heart ache for her?
If he keeps treating me like this, I'm afraid I won't be able to stop myself from loving him. Too bad we're only a contract couple. You're a very good person to be married to.
So are you. Was that a compliment?
Mr. Wentfield, urgent company matter. You need to handle it immediately.
I need to go to the office, get some rest. Call me if anything happens.
Okay. Go handle your work.
Even if there's no romance between us, a quiet life together wouldn't be so bad. But do I really have no feelings for him?
I'm only back tonight to get a few clothes for the trip. Don't wake her. Didn't I fold them and put them in the drawer? Did the maid hang them again?
Strange. Who covered me with the blanket? My underwear is gone again? Is she using my underwear for military drills? Are all Wentworth servants as obsessive-compulsive as Mr. Wentworth? Anna! Coming, Mrs. Wentworth. Can you please stop folding my underwear into tiny squares?
Mrs. Wentworth, I've never folded your underwear.
Then who did? Only Mr. Wentford entered your room last night. All right, I know. You can go. So Maximilian is the one drilling with my underwear? Isn't he embarrassed? I haven't even touched his boxes.
Hello, Grandma.
I heard you're going on another business trip.
Who told you?
Never mind who told me. I want to see your wife today, my granddaughter-in-law.
Shouldn't a woman's first meeting with her husband's family be formal in a grand setting, not this rushed?
Then when are you bringing her back to the old house?
After my business trip.
No business trip. Go home and keep your wife happy. You must bring her to the old house tonight.
We're already legally married. We have plenty of time.
Don't use later to brush me off. A full banquet is ready tonight. If you dare not come, I'll drag your grandfather to your office and hang ourselves there. Let's see how you work then.
Fine, Grandma. I'll bring her to the old house tonight.
That's more like it. Wait. With how much you work. Don't tell me you still haven't consummated your marriage. You'd better make this a real marriage tonight. Do you hear me?
This beef smells amazing. Is Max not coming home for dinner today?
He's traveling. He won't be home tonight. Slow down.
Who said I'm not coming home?
Aren't you on a business trip?
Not anymore. Mrs. Wentworth, will you come to the old house with me for dinner tonight?
He's taking me to meet the family? Yes, I can.
Go change. I'll wait.
Max, neither of you will eat with me. I'm so lonely I have no appetite.
You call that no appetite? Why don't you swallow the whole earth?
Max, take me with you.
Eat your dinner. Let's go.
So lonely. Yesterday I ate 4 roast chickens. Today I can only eat 2.
On the blind date, he had the same book. Mr. Wentford, I need to change. Could you step out? I'm not used to this yet. This book is clearly about obsessive, toxic love. Why would a non-stop workaholic read this instead of financial statutropes?
Mr. Wentworth. Did he have a woman he loved but couldn't have? This is...
Mrs. Wentworth, are you ready?
Almost. Right away. Mr. Wentworth, is this outfit all right? Why is he staring without speaking? Did he notice something?
Beautiful. I want to give you a dress.
What's wrong? Is this inappropriate?
It looks good, but it doesn't deserve someone even more beautiful. Try this.
Heavy silk craftsmanship. This dress must be insanely expensive. How is it? It looks too valuable.
Beautiful. It was born for you.
His lips look very kissable.
With this, you're even more beautiful.
Mr. Wentworth has good taste. Courtesy deserves return. I prepared a gift for you too.
I'm looking forward to it.
Max!
Why are they back at the old house?
This is my mother, Camille Wentworth. That man over there is Harold Wentworth.
Mr. Wentfield, Mrs. Wentworth, nice to meet you. They're husband and wife, the closest people. So why do they feel like strangers?
I heard you like hyperdanias. I bought you a bouquet. I hope you like them.
Thank you, Mrs. Wentworth.
That dress you're wearing, Max gave it to you, didn't he?
Is there something special about it?
It suits you. Max has wonderful taste.
Max even gave away the Wentford family heirloom. He must be serious.
Max, Mum prepared a gift for you too.
No, I don't need anything.
There it is! She reaches out, he slams the door in her face. I told you not to give him anything. He has his own family now. We don't get to interfere.
If you came back only to lecture me, you can leave now. I'm used to a home without either of you.
You bastard!
Harold, enough!
What happened to him? Why do his parents feel like enemies?
Mrs. Wentford wanted to welcome Max's new wife properly, so she asked the whole family to be here.
It's only reasonable that we meet Max's new wife.
I brought Marceline back to see Grandma. Where is she?
She's preparing dinner. Why don't you wait here for a bit?
It's your first time here. Want to take a look around?
Looks like he can't stand being around his parents for even one more second.
Okay.
Too cheap for you? I couldn't exactly get my hands on Romanée Conté. Bad mood? Is it because of your parents?
Yeah.
It feels like things are tense between you and them. Do you want to talk about it?
We're husband and wife. I shouldn't keep this from you.
They divorced and separated when I was little, but they kept it quiet for the family image. Every major moment in my life, my coming-of-age party, my graduation, they never showed up. Grandma was the only one there.
So this is the cold house he grew up in.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reopened that wound. My mother died when I was young. My father is a bastard. Not long after she died, he brought my stepmother into the house. All these years, I never really had anyone love me either.
So she's like me.
But we're still lucky. You had your grandmother. I had mine.
You're right. Any more wine?
Just this. Want some? You're really going to drink that? I already drank from it.
We've slept in the same bed. What's wrong with drinking after you?
What do you mean slept? Don't say it like that.
I meant that day at your place, when we lay in the same bed. Come on. Come home with me. We have a wine cellar.
I used to think I wanted a polite, distant marriage. Now, being like this with her feels better.
You're back? I already gave your father hell. Grandma's happy today, so don't let him ruin it.
Grandma, this is my wife, Marceline.
She's even wearing the family heirloom. Max truly accepts her.
From now on, your family. Sit down and eat.
Steamed oysters? That ridiculous verdicity soup? Mrs. Wentworth thinks he needs help in bed?
So even the untouchable, celibate CEO can be cornered.
Is she laughing because she thinks I can't perform? We haven't slept together since we got married. She doesn't seriously think there's something wrong with me, does she? Is that look an invitation? If that's what she wants, as her husband, I'll satisfy her.
Wipe your hands.
Is he already hinting? If that's what he wants, as his wife, I'll satisfy him.
Such a tease.
Marceline, what are you two whispering about? Say it out loud so I can hear.
Mrs. Wentworth, you must have put so much thought into this dinner.
We're family, as long as it suits your taste. Eat, eat. Where's Harold? Max and his wife are both here. Why isn't he? He's a father and still can't behave. Look how good my grandson and his wife are.
Mr. Wentworth is still in the bedroom. He says he's busy.
I'll go see exactly how busy he is. Max brought his new wife home, and you skipped the family dinner just to embarrass the bride?
I'm not the one running the family anymore. What difference does it make whether I show up?
You still have the nerve to say that? When the Wentworth family was in your hands, a thriving empire started falling apart. If we hadn't acted fast and put Max in charge, if he hadn't dragged this family back from the edge, you'd have nothing today.
I'm busy. I can't go.
You're sure about that?
I'm not going!
Are you going now?
I'm going.
I spent my life building a legacy. How did a woman like me end up raising a disappointment like you? You throw your weight around with no weight to throw.
That hurts, Mom. Go easy.
Family shame stays in the family. For Marceline's sake, I'm giving you one chance. Come with me. Marceline, he was upstairs directing the staff to set up your new room. That's why he's late. Don't take it personally. Let's eat. This deep-sea fish is very tender. Have more.
Thank you, Mrs. Wentworth.
Try this too. It's excellent.
Thank you, Mrs. Wentworth.
Here, eat this.
Max, today's vitality soup is especially good. Eat what's in that bowl. It's good for male stamina. Consider it insurance.
Grandma, with my current physical condition, I don't need any of this.
Why are you so stubborn? The more, the better. Drink it because I said so. Would I ever hurt you?
Drink it. It's good for you.
See? Even Marceline knows you should drink it.
Does she think I can't satisfy her?
Why does my waist suddenly feel sore?
What do you want me to drink another bowl?
No, that's fine.
Why am I getting nervous? He's not really going to devour me tonight, is he?
Marceline, this is a Wentworth family heirloge. It passes to the women of the family, and it matches the dress you're wearing.
So the outfit Maximilian prepared for me is this valuable?
My husband's mother gave this to me on the day married into the Wentworth family. Now I'm giving it to you.
By seniority, shouldn't Mrs. Wentworth have passed these jade bracelets to Mrs. Camille?
Marceline, I'm no longer a Wentworth. I don't have the right to wear them.
Do you like these jade bracelets?
I do. Thank you, Mrs. Wentworth.
Good. May you and Max stay devoted to each other for a lifetime.
Marceline, I found these natural pearl earrings at auction. Wear them with a gown sometime. They'll look beautiful on you.
Thank you, Mrs. Wentworth.
You're welcome. It's getting late. You should rest early. I still have something to handle, so I'll go.
Didn't your car get rear-ended? It's hard to get a ride halfway up the mountain. Why don't you stay tonight?
No, someone's picking me up.
Be careful on the road.
When he was little, he loved being held by me. Now he's grown and we're almost strangers. It's my fault. I chose to leave back then. Marceline is a good woman. Don't lose her.
Don't worry. She and I will be a very loving couple.
I can tell she loves him. Maybe she had her reasons for leaving back then.
She's warm to everyone else and ice cold to me.
You hurt her first. You earned every bit of it.
Now that you're in charge, you think you can step on your own father? Show some respect!
I can step on you and I can also cut off every bonus and dividend you have until
You're so broke you're digging coins out from under the couch.
Marceline, will you stay at the old house tonight?
Grandma, we'll go home tonight.
That's fine too. Harmony matters most. Max, come to the study. I need to talk to you. Max, you're married now, and I like Marceline very much.
What are you trying to say?
Now that you're married, you need to balance the company and your home. And since you and Marceline are clearly happy together, maybe it's time to think about a baby.
Grandma, you're asking me to run the company and have a baby at the same time. I can't split myself in two.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Our relationship is good, but I really don't have time. I'm swamped. Too busy for married life. I don't even have time to sleep with my wife.
Starting tomorrow, I'll take over part of the group's work. With the time you free up, go spend it alone with your wife.
All right. We really haven't gone on a proper date since we got married.
What did Mrs. Wentworth say when she kept you behind?
You want to know? Grandma said we should hurry up and have a baby.
He's good to me, and his family is good to me too. Having a baby with him, maybe that wouldn't be so bad.
We shouldn't let Grandma's soup go to waste. Why don't we make one tonight?
We can talk about having a baby when we get back to the room.
When it comes to that kind of thing, I only have that one time of experience. And that time, it really was good. I wonder if he's been with other women. If he has, who was she?
The first time I saw her at the cafe, she felt familiar. Could she be the woman who spent that night with me? The one with the small round mole?
Do you have any moles on your body?
Yes.
Where?
All over, I guess. I've never counted.
Then I'll help you find every single one.
So that's a thing now? Men who are into moles? That V-shaped torso? Broad shoulders, narrow waist, firm hips. His face is already dangerous, and his body looks even more dangerous. Whether he's good or not, I'll find out tonight.
Marceline, Max, it's only 9. Why are you going upstairs so early?
We're going upstairs to talk about something.
Max, let Marceline sleep early. Staying up late is bad for her.
I'll help you change.
Wait! I want a little red wine first.
All right. I'll get the wine.
Perfect. I'll change into pajamas.
Romani Contri, the wine you said you liked last time.
What is this?
It's our wedding night. We should drink a toast together.
Whatever happens tonight, I won't stop. What happens between husband and wife, I finish properly.
Drink some water. Your voice is harsky. Do you want more?
No more. My waist already hurts.
I meant water. What were you thinking?
I meant no more water, too.
All right, my wife is always right. I misunderstood. Mrs. Wentworth, tell me, how did I do just now? Is there anything I should improve?
Is he really doing a performance review after sex? What a teacher. Prep before class, practice during class, full debrief after. He doesn't miss a step.
Sleep first. We'll talk tomorrow.
Wait, is his arm some kind of sleep drug? The second I fall asleep, I get tempted into clinging to it. Forget it, I'll keep holding on.
It's fine.
What's fine?
I've known for a while that you like sleeping on my arm.
I thought I hid it so well. I didn't bother your sleep, did I?
No. Actually, I sleep better this way.
Then I'm going out to work out.
Okay. I think for the next few days, you won't be able to go to the gym. Right. I should help you look for those moles.
Stop looking! It's already 11. Don't you need to go to work?
Grandma is handling the company today. I don't need to go in.
Is he planning to spend the entire day with me? We've never been together this long. I suddenly don't know what we're supposed to do.
All right, I'm done teasing you. Let's get up and have breakfast.
Did the maid put those in there?
I liberated them.
Liberated? Was I oppressing them?
Yes. Bras like these have padding and support. If you keep folding them into perfect little squares, they'll lose their shape. For my size, the support structure matters.
Sorry. I won't fold them like that again.
It's fine. I can put them in the next room and your things can stay exactly how you like them.
No. I'd rather work through my OCD than sleep separately.
Marceline! It's noon and you only just got up. Are you a little pig now, sleeping that long?
Watch your mouth. If sleeping in once turns me into a pig, some lab would have kidnapped for research by now.
No! Why is your neck all bruised up? You had too many mosquitoes in your room? They bit you up like that?
Yeah, there was this huge venomous mosquito in the room. It kept biting me. I'm itching like crazy.
Oh yeah? Then I'm going upstairs to deal with it. Dead mosquito walking.
Where's Max?
He's in the garden.
Rotten mosquito. I'm killing you today.
Oh.
Clear out all these white jasmine flowers today.
Yes, sir. Some of these white jasmines are perfectly fine. Why get rid of them?
I'm not planting white jasmine anymore. I'm going to fill this whole area with pink and blue hydrangeas.
My favorite pink and blue hydrangeas.
Go sit over there and rest. I'll have them bring you coffee.
Babe, did you have a good night?
Yeah.
Looks like you're pretty satisfied with your husband's performance. Tell me, how many condoms did you two use last night? 3, 4, 5, or 18 feet?
Actually, we didn't use any last night.
Oh my god, you let him not pull out?
We're really married. It's not that big of a deal, right? I like kids. If I really am pregnant, I'll have the baby.
Your baby would be so lucky. Gorgeous mom, rich dad, born into old money with more money than they'll ever spend. I'm calling it now. When that child is born, I'm the godmother. Babe, I'm going baby shopping. Gotta go!
I was so nervous last night I didn't even get to touch his chest. If I get another chance tonight, I'm absolutely making a move.
Yes, I'm available. Mr. Wentfield still isn't coming in today?
Ms. Drake's missing Mr. Wentford already?
What are you talking about? I have work to report to him.
Every time you mention Mr. Wentford, you blush.
Ms. Drakes, this is today's interview candidate, Marceline.
She's beautiful.
If you have 5 glasses of water and 6 executives to serve, how would you divide them? I'd pour a 6th glass immediately, so no one sees we came unprepared.
Confident, aren't you? Then why wouldn't your previous company let someone so confident teach online
Former
classes?
boss was deliberately targeting her. It had nothing to do with her ability.
Targeted her and no one else? Maybe she should look in the mirror.
If it's my fault, I'll fix it. If it isn't, I won't bow my head, and I won't tear myself apart over it. Because at the time, I didn't fit the image. I weighed 180 pounds. Your resume says you worked there for 3 years, so you lost 80 pounds in 3 years? No, I lost 80 pounds in 1 year.
A woman this pretty and this charming absolutely can't stay here.
The interview is over. Wait for our notice.
Where's Marcène? Why isn't she eating with you?
She went upstairs, said she wasn't in the mood and had no appetite.
Did she tell you what happened?
She had an interview at the company today. Maybe it didn't go well.
Take your time eating. I'll go check on her.
She interviewed at one of my companies today?
Is today's interview list out?
Mr. Wentworth, yes, the list is out. Offers have been sent to successful candidates.
Was there an applicant named Marceline Bennett?
Yes, but she wasn't on the hire list.
Reason.
She used to be only a grade A lecturer. We need a gold medal lecturer. She has no online experience.
She beat every applicant on performance, including your so-called top-tier instructors. That proves her ability. As general manager, you couldn't understand something that simple?
Mr. Wentfield, I'm sorry. I'll contact her immediately and send the offer.
Make another amateur mistake like this and have your resignation letter ready.
I passed the interview a few days ago. Today I start work at Wentworth Group headquarters. My husband is now my boss.
Good morning, Mr. Wentworth.
Good morning, Mrs. Wentworth.
Aren't you going to be late for work?
I'm waiting for you. I'll drive you to work.
No, that's too much trouble.
I'm going there to work seriously. If people think I got handed the job because of my husband, I'm finished.
Can we keep our relationship private for now?
If keeping it private helps your work, I agree. But if you run into trouble, don't carry it alone. You have a husband now. Tell me, and I can help.
If you run into trouble, I'll do everything I can to help you too.
Then thank you in advance. Speaking of which, does it still hurt? It's still swollen?
Oh no, he didn't touch me yesterday, and now I'm feeding him goji berry pora first in the morning. Is he going to think I'm desperately hinting?
No, it doesn't hurt and it's not swollen.
Telling the truth somehow makes it sound even more like I'm seducing him. I'm full!
Marceline!
I'd better get out of here.
Mr. Wentfield, can we leave now? No. Mrs. Wentfield hasn't gotten in yet.
Drive. Go.
Mr. Wentfield? Why aren't we...
My wife didn't wait for me and left by herself. Does that answer satisfy you?
Marceline, over here!
Mr. Thomas? Mr. Drake didn't say who'd be training me. It's not you, is it?
Bingo! And just call me Andy. I'm very easygoing.
Why is he acting like one of the girls?
Morning, Ms. Drake. This is
I have work to do.
Ignore Karina. She walks around like everyone owes her a fortune. Don't be scared. We're here for a paycheck, not to manage our boss's mood. As long as we get through the day and get paid every month, that's what matters.
Yeah, but talking about her behind her back like that isn't great, is
So
it?
what? She's nasty. In private, everyone calls her the office witch.
Why the office witch?
She ditched me on an e-bike and now she's laughing with another man. Mr. Wentworth is usually unreadable. Why is the pressure in here so terrifying today?
Mr. Wentworth, this is the monthly project summary.
Terrible.
Mr. Wentworth, this is the preliminary concept for the new proposal.
Bad.
Mr. Wentworth, this is the revised report. Please take a look.
Redo it.
Mr. Wentworth, did something happen?
I want to understand the education department's current situation.
I'll call General Manager Karina from the 8th floor right away.
No. I'll go to the 8th floor myself.
For something this small, Mr. Wentworth is going in person? That's not normal.
Don't worry. Ask me anything anytime.
Thanks. You've said that 10 times already. Aren't you worried about missing your own numbers?
I'm a top-tier instructor with 2 million followers on Instagram. My live classes sell out instantly. Missing numbers isn't in my vocabulary. Do you know why I'm so popular?
Because you're good at teaching?
No. It's because I'm handsome. Hey, what does that mean? I'm not handsome?
You're fine.
Who else? I won't allow any man in this company to be hotter than me.
Mr. Wentfield?
Impossible. Why would Mr. Wentfield come to our little division?
He's so busy. Why is he suddenly here?
That man again.
Mr. Wentworth is looking only at me. Am I about to make it big?
Mr. Wentworth, you're here. Why didn't you let us know? I would have come down to meet you.
You're new here. Are you settling in?
Pretty well.
And how are things with your new colleagues?
The big boss is checking in right to my face. I can't exactly say it's going badly. Yes, everyone's been nice.
So Mr. Wentworth came all the way from the 38th floor to the 8th just to see his wife.
What are you staring at? Get back to work!
She really is a little home wrecker.
Come on, lunch, my treat.
Did you win the lottery?
I'm about to get promoted. Mr. Wentworth came by today and looked at me several times. He's obviously noticed my talent. Headquarters, raise, bigger title. So cherish your remaining time with me.
Something urgent just came up. I can't go. We'll eat another day.
Mrs. Wentworth, you came into my company and kept it from me?
I wasn't trying to hide it. You never asked.
And how does it feel being assigned under Andy Thomas?
It's fine. What are you doing?
Tell me, are you happy when you're with me?
The almighty CEO is jealous?
I'm very happy with you.
Are you saying that because you're afraid I'll keep biting you?
No, I'm happy every day.
Then who makes you the happiest?
You, obviously.
Mr. Wentworth, lunch for you and Mrs. Wentworth.
Mrs. Wentworth? Thank God their clothes are still on. I didn't interrupt anything important.
Mr. Wentworth, lunch for you and Mrs. Wentworth.
Let's eat. It's all food you like. Eat more. It'll dirty your hands. I'll do it.
It'll dirty yours too.
That's fine. I can wash them.
The high and mighty CEO actually has such a sweet side.
How is it? Good?
It's good.
Don't do small chores like this anymore. I'll have someone clean up.
One more second and you'd be late. Cutting it close, aren't you?
Andy, I'll come earlier next time.
As a fellow working shed, I support you completely. I just want the gossip. Where did you go at lunch? I saw you go upstairs.
What are you two talking about?
Ms. Draker, I was discussing work with the new hire.
Keep your voice down. Her neck was clean this morning, and now she's back with hickeys. So she already has a man. Even if Mr. Wentworth is interested in her, he wouldn't touch another man's woman.
Shit.
Don't move. Open your mouth.
I can do it myself.
Your foot is already like this. Don't move your hands around too. Does it make you happy when I feed you?
Yeah.
Then I'll keep doing things that make you happy. Bear with it. I've already sent someone to buy medicine. Does it hurt?
It's okay.
By the way, there's something I want to ask you. I noticed before, on your hip, there's a small round mark. What is it?
You found it.
I thought it was a mole.
You're pretty observant.
Because I've inspected every inch of your hips. That mark, what exactly is it?
A birthmark.
Is it really a birthmark? Why does it feel familiar?
Please come in.
Hey, Sam!
Oliver, happy to see me?
Starting the morning with a total goddess? My whole day is made.
Oh, the smell of love.
Sam.
Maximilian takes good care of you, huh?
Yeah.
You're all soft and sweet around him. No wonder he's so protective.
Right, he suddenly asked me what that little round mark on my waist was.
Why does he care about that? Did he find out something? Most men have some kind of weird kink. Maximilians must be women with moles on their hips.
Bad timing. I drew that little black mole on your waist myself. Worst case scenario, even if the video of you and that man ended up on some adult site, he still wouldn't recognize you. He probably doesn't watch those sites, right?
What man doesn't? If he can't even find the sites, his IQ is definitely below average. What, does he skip the homework and wait for a woman to teach him on the wedding night? Can you put one decent thought in your head? For you, I open those sites every single day to check. I used to be a perfectly nice girl, and now I've been forced into becoming a professional perv.
Even if it wasn't for me, you'd still watch every day.
Sam, what website are you browsing?
We're discussing philosophy.
Excellent. I need to learn from you.
Forget it. I don't want to corrupt you. Learn from Max instead. Handsome face, beautiful hands, tall as hell, strong waist, strong body, stamina for days. A perfect model right there.
Hey, what are you saying?
You should learn too.
Learn what?
Max, Sam said you have a strong waist, strong body, and crazy stamina, and that I should learn from you.
Excuse me, I need the restroom.
I also need the restroom.
I absolutely never told Samantha you had good stamina.
Then how does she know?
Maybe because you look fit, so...
The medicine is here. I'll put it on for you. Don't move.
Everyone says Maximilian has severe OCD and a brutal thing about cleanliness. So who is this man holding his wife's foot and massaging it?
You two talk.
You two are so sweet, I'm gonna get diabetes. I have medicine. Want some? Medicine won't help. I'd need 8 rounds of insulin. Looks like he is taking excellent care of you. I'm heading out. By the way, babe, maybe avoid doing it
From behind for a while. Don't let him see that scar on your hip.
Okay, go already.
Do I really need to guard against him tonight? A year ago, the penny I left that man was from 1909 too. That can't be this much of a coincidence, can it? Mr. Wentworth, done with work?
Work is never done. Today I'm done with it. Let's go to bed early.
Why do you always use a coin as a bookmark?
Because I'm used to it.
Really? Am I overthinking this?
Morning, Max.
Why didn't you call me for breakfast?
Don't you usually eat at noon? It's only 11:30 and Oliver was starving, so...
Habits can change.
With his status, everyone else could adjust to him. But now he's willing to change his habits for me.
I told you, I'll handle these little things. Oliver.
Yeah?
When I'm here, I peel shrimp for Marceline. When I'm not, that job is yours.
Got it. Mission accepted. I asked for nothing. I'm just here to be useful. Max, those shrimp look kind of good.
If you want to eat, peel them yourself. Build character.
Fine.
Hello? Marceline, it's your mother.
My mother died years ago.
What, are you planning to go join her?
What nonsense are you saying?
I married your father. That makes me your mother.
You climbed into this family as the other woman. Proud of yourself?
You skipped the business dinner I arranged for you last time.
This time, I found you a 70-year-old widower.
No wife and a very decent estate.
Marry him, and you'll live in luxury.
Forget it. I'd rather die than marry him. Besides, I'm already married.
Oh, please, with that frocky, fat, round little body of yours, what kind of man could you possibly marry?
I don't even have to guess. Some useless punk with no job, no future, and bad hair. Every business partner I introduced was better than that husband of yours.
Every single one of them is beneath him.
Mrs. Wentworth, I think it's time we made our relationship public.
Is he angry because she called him a punk? Okay, let's make it public. Then Veronica can't run her mouth anymore and she can't call you some loser.
I'm not going public for myself. I'm doing it because a woman who works hard, loves life, and keeps fighting shouldn't be slandered or mocked by anyone.
He wants to go public for me? Am I really that good?
Of course. You're more than good. You're a treasure. You gave yourself and your family a better life. You deserve respect and admiration from everyone.
Mr. Willing to make it public.
Good. I'll notify the entire Wentworth family and everyone in our circle and announce our wedding. I'll also give you the grandest wedding reception.
What do I need to do?
Just be you.
Hey, Max, since you're handing out compliments, say something nice about me too.
You have a healthy appetite. Eat your beef.
Dad, Mom has worked herself to death for this family's business. Some people don't appreciate it, and now they dare insult her.
Who?
Marceline.
Chelsea, stop. Your father doesn't need this kind of stress.
Mom! You're too kind. That's why that pig thinks she can walk all over you.
Marceline is getting more outrageous by the day. The least she can do is help this family.
Well?
Answer it. Put it on speaker.
Marceline! You just rejected the family's business, and now you still have the nerve to call?
You had the nerve not to raise me. Why wouldn't I have the nerve to call?
Disgraceful! Karma will come for you!
Your mouth is that toxic this early? Maybe get your kidneys checked.
Marceline, no matter what your father has done, you should still be respectful. How can you talk like that?
Stop playing saint. You and Chelsea, that snake mother-daughter pair, should both shut your mouths.
Marceline, my mother is alive and well. Stop cursing her.
I'm not just cursing her. I'm cursing you too.
Did you call just to insult us?
No. I called to tell you to attend my wedding celebration 1 week from now.
What kind of joke needs a week's notice? Did you book some cheap hotel ballroom?
Getting every upper street name that matters into one room takes more than a day or two.
Here we go. Bragging again.
Make sure you come. Otherwise, I'd hate for you to miss reality hitting you in the face.
Fine, I'll go. Who's afraid of you?
This is huge. The Wentworth family invited every important name in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Mr. Wentworth personally oversee every detail. What kind of party gets that much attention?
Wow, Dad, this is way bigger than we imagined.
The people who live here are rich and powerful. How could that ungrateful girl's wedding reception bring us here? Unless...
Dad, you're overthinking it. Look at that crest. It's the Wentworth family emblem.
Then we walked into the wrong event.
Still, attending a Wentworth family banquet is a good thing.
Chelsea, you want to climb the social ladder? I'll let you climb. Just don't fall too hard.
That deadbeat father is as shameless as ever.
I can't wait. Once they learn your identity, their faces are going to be priceless. So can I.
Dad, look, that's the woman who was shopping with Samantha that day, but why is Oliver here too?
She really is beautiful. What's she doing at a Wentworth banquet?
She must be very close to the Wentworth family. If we get in her good braces, meeting Mr. Wentworth won't be a problem.
Let's go. Make way.
Miss, what a coincidence. We meet again. Who are you? We met at the mall. I'm Chelsea, and this is my father, Robert, and I'm an old acquaintance of your friend, Samantha. We've met once. That's all.
You little brat, get over here.
Who are you calling a brat? Disgusting. Deadbeat dad. Gross.
What did you say?
Please excuse him. This is my son. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you. Are you close with the Wentworth family? Close enough. Then, do you know the CEO of Wentworth Group? Could you introduce me? Of course. You'll definitely meet him tonight. Really? Thank you so much. May I ask your name? My last name was Bennett. My full name was Marceline Bennett. Why does she have the same name as that pig? Impossible. This stunning woman can't be that pig. What's wrong? Is there a problem with my name? It just sounds like my stepsister's name. Just sounds like it? It's exactly the same, isn't it? Chelsea, didn't you say you were coming to my wedding celebration? What, you don't recognize me? Marceline? The 180-pound pig?
She's Marceline. What, regretting it? Jealous?
How did you get this thin in just a year? Did you fly to Korea for liposuction?
I knew it. You lied about getting married. Who would ever want you?
You borrowed a couple of designer outfits and came here pretending to be high sub bank ballady? You don't belong anywhere this exclusive. Dressing up like this is shameless.
Hurry up. Take Oliver and come home with me. You corrupted him.
I'm not going anywhere with you. I stay with Marceline.
Exactly. Look in a mirror, a deadbeat father and a fake saint trying to laugh. Shameless.
Marceline, you think you're powerful now? How dare you speak to me like that?
I lost 80 pounds in a year through exercise and diet, and you imagined I got surgery. What, are you close with plastic surgeons? You called me a pig. Then let me ask you, who made me gain all that weight? What are you talking about? After you and your mother walked into my house, you swapped my vitamins for hormones. I was fat for 10 years and you mocked me for 10 years. Did you really think I didn't know? So what? You're thin now, aren't you? You should thank us. Thank you for making me a laughingstock for years. Thank you for taking over my mother's company. Dad, look at her. She slandered me, and Mom, you have to stand up for us.
Marceline, what the hell are you doing? You realize this is Mr. Wentworth's banquet? If you make a scene here in a photo of the Wentworths, our whole family is finished. Get out before you embarrass us.
Did you hear that? Dad told you to get out.
Are you deaf? I said get out!
Who exactly are you telling to get out?
This is my wife, Marceline Wentworth, the woman I married properly. Where exactly do you want her to go?
What? Mrs. Wentworth?
I've handed over every piece of evidence. You switched Marceline's vitamins, deliberately harmed her health, and forged documents to steal her mother's estate.
Mr. Wentworth, please don't destroy us. I know I was wrong. I'll transfer every Bennett asset to Marcine tomorrow. Please give us a way out.
Mrs. Wentfield! Marceline! I was wrong. Please have mercy. Spare us.
My mother left a will. The estate belonged to Oliver and me from the beginning. As for the harm you've done, explain it to the judge.
Notify legal. Pursue criminal charges.
No, Mr. Wentworth!
Marceline, save me! I don't want to go to prison!
Are you okay? Mrs. Wentworth, on a certain night 1 year ago, did you leave a 1909 penny in a hotel room?
A year ago, Chelsea got me drunk, and I went into the wrong room.
I've been looking for you for a full year since that night. I never expected you'd end up in my hands after all.
Did you figure it out a long time ago?
I fell for you regardless of the past, regardless of what you looked like. Back then and now, the woman I love has always been this vivid, living Marceline in front of me.
Maximilian, when did you get so smooth?
I learned from you.
Confess. At first, were you just attracted to my looks?
Can you honestly say you weren't?
I call that love at first sight.
Max, you spoil Marceline way too much. There are so many staff at home, and you're the CEO, but you're out here watering flowers yourself?
She likes watching me plant flowers, so I do more of it. As for you, you've graduated. Don't just play around. What's your plan for the future?
Of course I have one. I've already sent my Harvard application SO and recommendation letters. Marries study like Marceline and come become a top Ploop instructor.
What, getting ambitious, trying to steal my job?
No way. I want to protect you with Max. You teach, and we'll be your personal security detail. Whoever dares mess with you, I'll be the first to take them down.
Marceline has me to protect her. You focus on school. Hey, look over there. Looks like the staff are grilling beef.
Where's the beef? Save me a piece medium rare.
After being busy for so long, what do you want to do next?
Mrs. Wentworth, what do you want to do? I've decided to clear my schedule. We'll go to the beach for a few days, just the two of us, and do a little something.
Really?
Of course. When have I ever broke a promise to you?
You two are going on vacation. Take me with you. I can be the third wheel. I can carry your bags.
You scared me. Go away. Grown-up things. Kids stay out of it.
Fine.
But Grandma have been pushing me about having a baby lately. Mrs. Wentworth, when do you think we should...
Depends on my mood.
Then I've been pretty good lately. How's your mood right now?
Pretty good.
That kid scared me.